Hello everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. For today's tutorial, we are going to be making this beautiful dress. It's from ages starting from 18 months to 3 years old, and this is how it's looking. It's what you are going to do, same colors, and mine is a bit longer. It's for a 2-year-old, and the full length is 24 inches. But depending on how you want it, you can do it shorter than this. This is how it is with this beautiful bow. Let's start. These are the requirements we are going to use. 2 types of yarn, the yellow one and the green one. Each weighs 50 grams, and you are going to be doubling our strands. You are going to be using a 3.0 millimeter crochet hook, a tape measure, and a pair of scissors. Let's start. I've already doubled my strands, and I'm going to do a chain of 88 for a neckline. And we are going to meet me once I'm through with the 88. Through with 88. Since we are going to do double crochet, I'm going to add 3 more chain. This is 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to insert my hook in the 4th stitch, and I make a double crochet. So I'm going to do 12 double crochets. So far this is 1. I have 12. I'm going to do chain 1. I add 1 more chain in the same stitch. Now the next I'm going to do 20 double crochets. And you meet me once I'm through with the 20. I'm done with 20. Again, I'm going to chain 1, then I add 1 more in the same stitch. Then the next I'm going to do 24 double crochets. I'm through with 24. Again, chain 1, I add 1 more in the same stitch. Then again the rest, the next I do 20 double crochets, and meet me once I'm through. It's the 20. I'm through. Now chain 1, again double crochet in the same stitch. Now the rest, which is the last one, again we do 12 double crochets, and meet me towards the end, remaining with 1. This 12. Then I do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn my work, and then I do my 12. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Meet me here. The 12. Now I'm going to insert another double crochet in here to make them 13. Now these are 13. Now I'm going to do chain 1, then I add 1 more in the same stitch or space, and then after I'm going to do 20 double crochets, and you're going to meet me here. These are 20. Now I'm going to add a double crochet in here to make it 21, and then I do chain 1, I add 1 more in the same space, and then the next I'm going to do 24 double crochets. So that's how we are going to do, like the way we have been doing this side is the same way we are going to do this side, and you're going to meet me towards the end. I'm finishing my row. I want to show you that always don't forget to put a double crochet in this last stitch, and then do chain 3, and continue the same way we have done our second row. And I'm going to do this until, let me show you. So it's supposed to be like this. So this is the 24, then the 20. These are going to be the arms. So I'm going to do more rows until this measures 9.5 from here to here, until it measures 9.5. I went ahead and did more rows, and where I am now it's measuring 8 inches, but I want it to be 9.5. So now what we are going to do, we are going to do another row, but this time around we are going to join the arms together. So I'm going to crochet it until I reach here. Once I reach here, then I'm going to show you what you're going to do next. I've reached, and this row is the 10th row, the one I'm working on, and then I'm going to insert a double crochet in this space, only 1 double crochet, and then I'm going to do chain 8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to join this to make an armhole. Then I'm going to do a double crochet in between this gap, then I continue until I reach our next side, then I do another armhole. Then you're going to meet me once I reach here. Then I've reached our next part, then I'm going to insert 1 double crochet, and then again I do chain 8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I come, I join it with this place here, double crochet. Then this is our next armhole. Then I continue with my double crochets up to the end. I completed the previous row, then I started this new row, and I've reached here where there is our chain. Now I'm going to do double crochet. Then where there is our chain, remember we did 8, we did a chain of 8. Now we are going to put 10 double crochets on this chain. So this is how you are going to do it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this is the 10th, and then after, then we continue until we reach the other side where there is a chain. So I have reached this next side, and I'm going to do the same like the way we have done this side. I'm going to do 10 double crochets in this space here. Then after I complete this row, then after I'm going to do some more rows, and you meet me once I'm through with those rows. So I went ahead, I added only 2 rows. Now I want to join this back together. So now what we are going to do, I'm going to skip the first one, this, the second one, and then I do my slip stitch in the third, the first, second, then I do my slip stitch in the third. After I turn, and then I come in the first one, and then the second one of the inside one, sorry, the first and the second, then I do again a slip stitch. Then I do chain 3, 1, 2, 3, because now we are going to be turning. I'm not going like this. I turned, so I'm going to work on this side. Now my first double crochet, and then there is this, the one we skipped. Then I do my first double crochet. Then I'm going to continue. I did this to make this cover up some part of the inside one. So this is going to be the outside one, then it's covering a little bit of this, and this is how it's going to be, because I never wanted it to be like this, no, so I just wanted it to cover it a little bit. So now I'm going to do this one last row of yellow, then after this row I'm going to join green. I'm going to close this off. I'm remaining with only 1 stitch here. Then this is my last, then I'm going to close, oh sorry, with a slip stitch. Then now we are going to join green. Then you cut the yellow one, then you do chain 3, then I'm turning. Then this time around I'm going to insert my green from the first stitch here. And I continue. I'm going to do 2 rows of green, and you will meet me one thumb through with the 2 rows. Completed all my 2 rows of green. Now I went ahead, I joined my yellow again, and I did 1 row of yellow. So now our next row we are going to do increases. This second row of yellow is going to be of increases. Now I've already done my chain and a double crochet. Now, so these are 2. And the next stitch I'm going to do 3 double crochets in 1 stitch. Those are 2, and then the third. Now the next is going to be 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. And then the next, they are going to be 3 double crochets in 1 stitch. And then the next 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. After 2, you do 3 double crochets in 1 stitch, 2 3 double crochets in 1 stitch, like that, ending with 1 stitch. And for this I'm going to put 2 double crochets, and then we close this row off with a slip stitch. Then I do chain 3 and we turn. Now we are done with our increases. Now we are going to do 10 double crochets. Sorry, 10 double crochets. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Then after the 10th one, you do chain 1, then you skip this stitch here, then you insert a double crochet in another stitch. Then you continue again, you do 10. So this is 1, you do 10, you do the same, and you're going to do this all the way around. You do 10. After the 10th one, you do chain 1, then you skip a stitch, you continue with the 10. So with this row, and I have done a slip stitch. Now I'm going to do chain 3, and turn my work. Now, so we are going to be repeating the same thing. So this is 1 and they have to be 10. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you do chain 1, then you skip this and then you come to the next stitch and then you continue up till you reach this point. Here you do the same all the way around. So I'm going to do this until I reach my measurements of my choice. Then you meet me once I've reached my measurements. This is where how far I have reached. I've done up to 20 inches. That's where I have stopped. And then we are going to add green. We are going to attach green and we do some rows of green. Now I have attached my green and I'm going to continue with our double crochets the same way we have been doing with the yellow. So these have to be 10. Then I do chain 1, then I skip, continue like this all the way around. I'm going to do some rows. I have done 9 rows of green, and the next thing we are going to do some simple edging, and we are going to be using singles and half doubles. And I've already done my chain 1. Now I'm going to do singles. This is the first. I'm going to do 3. Then this is the second, and then the third. Then in the fourth stitch, I'm going to insert 3 half doubles in this same stitch. That is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And then I go back to singles. I do 3 singles. This is 1, 2, 3. Then I go back to half doubles. I do 3 half doubles in 1 stitch. Then this is the start. Then again I go back to singles. I do 3 singles, 1, 3. Then in this space I do 3 half doubles. That is 1, 2, 3. Then I go back to singles. That is 1, 2, 3. And this is how we are going to do it all the way around. And after we finish with this, we are going to go to our armhole and we do the same edging. So you meet me once I'm through with this, and then I show you how we are going to do our edging on our armhole. I'm now through with the edging, and this is how it looks. And I went ahead and did one of our armhole with the edging, and this is how it is. And now I'm going to show you how we are going to do the second one. And we are going, remember we added here 10 half doubles, 10 double crochets, and now we are going to count 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then in the middle here, this is where we are going to insert our green yarn. And then insert it here. Then I do chain 1. We are going to be using singles. We are starting with singles only. We are going to do singles all the way around. And then I insert here my single. I'm skipping this. Then I'm going to insert here. And then so you are going to meet me once I reach this side. I'm through with our first round. I'm going to do a slip stitch here, and then I do chain 1. Then I do 3 singles. This is the second, and then the third. Then the next thing I do 3 half doubles in one stitch. That is 1, 2, 3. Then I go back to singles. I do 3. That is 1. This is 2, and then 3. And then I do 3 half doubles in the next stitch, in the same stitch. It's the same way like the way we did at the bottom of our dress, and this is how we are going to do all the way around. And you'll meet me once I'm through with it. Then after this, we are going to do on our neck. We are going to do the same thing on our neck. Now I completed our second armhole, and then I went ahead and did also the neck. I did the edging, and on the edging of the neck, we are going to start from the wrong side, then we end with the right side. That's how I did. Then after, then I added this bow, but these two I did them separately. This I made a chain of 58. Then I joined the chain with a slip stitch. Then I continued with half doubles. These are half doubles. Then I did this on its own. Then I joined it on here, and I went ahead. I added some 2 buttons. This is how beautiful our dress has turned out. I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Always don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.